Kendrick Lamar's halftime performance show, along with his GNX album, was a perfect culmination, actually, of his entire, almost 2 decade long career. If you know anything about Kendrick Lamar, his entire discography reads like almost a storybook. So let's get into some of the motifs and the themes that we see consistently reappearing that presented in the halftime show and the GNX album. I don't know, you'd only catch it if you was truly an art connoisseur like your girl Jaleesa Marie. So welcome back. Let's get into the breakdown. So we see duality for the very first time in Good Kid, Mad City, a good kid in a mad city, where he talks about being a good kid, perceived as a good kid, usually the quiet, reserved kid getting caught up in a lot of fuck shit because of the mad city that he was from. And then we move to Pimp a Butterfly. That opens with Wesley's Theory. We know that this project pretty much encapsulates what it was like from him going from that poor kid in Compton to gaining money and access in a racist and capitalistic society for the very first time. In this album, he talks about the evils of Lucy being all around him, Lucy being Lucifer. Lucifer, keep that in mind because that theme will also come back up in GNX. But Wesley's Theory says, what you want? You a house, you a car, 40 acres and a mule, a piano, a guitar, anything. My name is Uncle Sam, I'm your dog. Motherfucker, you could live at the mall. So those themes of 40 acres and a mule, those themes of Uncle Sam, shout out to Sam Jackson, shout out to Big Unc, appeared in the halftime performance show. This was all the way back into Pimp a Butterfly. And then we move to Damn, where we see for the very first time he uses that same duality to talk about peace and war, love and peace, love and lust. And this entire album, flipped in rotation, is quite literally a back and forth between the duality that life will bring about. A lot of talking about playing the game, again, that we see pop up in the halftime performance show. But more importantly, in relation to the GNX album, DNA reads, I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. Cocaine quarter piece, got war and peace inside my DNA. Hold on to that as well. On the GNX album, in the song Reincarnated, Kendrick Lamar is pretty much talking about how the evils of Lucy have always been around him in pretty much every lifetime, because he talks about his past life regression and all the lifetimes that he's lived up until this current one. He's having a conversation with God from the perspective of him being the wicked. And in this conversation with God, he's reading off some of the things that he feels like he's done well. I put 100 hoods on one stage. Okay, tell me more. I'm trying to push peace in LA, but you love war. No, I don't. Oh, yes, you do. Because he simply acknowledged just a couple track lists before that the war and peace is already inside of his DNA. Those same themes and ideas of duality, of playing the game, of what playing the game looks like as a person, the push and pull between one side and the other, the good and the bad, the God and the devil, and